Hey everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, so we're gonna do another random comics walkthrough. So this one's gonna be Wizard issue number 203 from 20 2009, and the big story is Marvel Knights turns 10. We have a big, crazy, scary drawing of Daredevil by Joe Quesada. Okay, so we'll just kind of jump into it. Okay, and the next big thing, of course, is Watchmen movie. Zack Snyder speaks. All right. Okay. Ad for Final Crisis. I think this is Alex Ross, right? Okay. Ad for some interesting DVDs. Witchblade. I remember seeing the pilot for that. And then, excuse me, Birds of Prey season 1 DVD. Alright. Battlestar Galactica toys. Letters page, stuff like that. Okay, Image Anniversary, or Image United. Doing a big crossover with kind of their main characters here. Who's gunning for the Punisher? I guess Garth Ennis had finished his run, but they were still going to continue with the comic. So Greg Hurwitz, Dwayne Straczynski, and Victor Gischler. I guess these are all guys who used to write crime novels who kind of took over for an arc or two. Marvel movies, Iron Man, first Hulk movie. Then, of course, announcement for the Avengers movie. Heroes season 2. Heroes was actually pretty popular its first season, but then it kind of got derailed because of like the writer's strike in Hollywood. High Flying Fashion. I guess this was a fashion show that had some superhero themes going on. Figures. I think this is. I think it's a Ghostbusters video game. Ed McGuinness talking about some of his art influences. These are pretty cool. Dave Cockrum, of course. John Buscema. John Romita Sr. John Buscema again. Steve Rude. Dale Keown. Is that how you say his name? And Ross Andrew. Fan Awards. This is the Green Lantern. I think this is Jeff Johns, right? Favorite writer, Jeff Johns. Favorite writer, artist, Evan Van Sciver. How the Mighty Have Fallen. Favorite one shot. Favorite color, Moose Ballman. I don't know who that is. Favorite editor, Peter Tomasi. Favorite miniseries, Civil War. Death of Captain America. Favorite moment. Favorite movie, 300, another Zack Snyder movie. Zack Snyder movie. Favorite TV show, Heroes. Secret Invasion. Brian Michael Bendis and Leinil Yu give some of their insights. I remember being pretty popular when it came out. I'd say one of the better things that came out of that series was it did give a boost to the Jessica Drew version of Spider-Woman, even though it was kind of revealed that through part of the series, it was really the Skrull Queen impersonating Jessica Drew, but still. Alright. Zack Snyder's Watchmen. I actually thought for the most part the movie was pretty decent. I do think it was undercut by, I'd say the actual message and themes of the source material were undercut by Zack Snyder's direction. The whole point of Watchmen is not that it was grim and gritty superheroes, it's that it was a deconstruction and satire on superheroes. And the problem, I think part of it was, you've got Zack Snyder directing it, and he's doing these cool slow motion action scenes that make the heroes look cool. And the whole point of the story is that superheroes are not cool, but that's fine. First Wolverine movie, it was a goddamn mess. Sorry, that's just my opinion. I like Hugh Jackman. I like Liam Leeson. Or wait, who was the star? Liev Schreiber. Sorry, I like Liev Schreiber, but that script was horrible. Sorry, that's just my opinion. Spawn. Daredevil director's commentary. All right, so this is when Event Studios took over a group of Marvel's B-list characters, and so I believe Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti took over Daredevil, which, from my understanding, actually had numbers were low enough that it was close to cancellation numbers. So, But anyway, Daredevil, Black Panther, Punisher, Inhumans, and Doctor Strange, if I remember correctly. So okay, so here it is. They're just kind of talking about sort of their approach to everything. I have AIDS. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So this is Karen Page. This is Daredevil's girlfriend back in the 60s comics. In the early 70s, she was written out of the series, and the excuse they gave was that she was leaving to go to Hollywood to become an actress or something like that. And she came back during Frank Miller's second run. And when she came back, she was a heroin addict, and it's kind of hinted at that she had been either a prostitute possibly, or somebody who had acted in pornographic films. They were never 100% clear about that. But this is supposed to be the fallout from that. I have AIDS. I took drugs and had sex with a lot of men. And here they kind of point at, they turned in the original script, but the editors at Marvel made them obscure that, maybe she had AIDS, maybe she didn't. Maybe that was something that Marvel as a company didn't want to be dealing with at that particular time. So they left it kind of vague, whether it was true or not that she really did or did not have AIDS. So I think that was pretty interesting. I don't remember if at that particular time Marvel was still owned by Toy Biz or not. This is 98 or 99, some shit like that. So that might have had something to do with it. I do know that when they were owned by Toy Biz kind of encouraged them to axe a number of projects they had because they thought it might have been a little bit too extreme and stuff like that. So, all right, there's Death of Karen Page, Futurama toys, Stereo, all right. Okay. They revisit the whole Spider-Man has a talk with Daredevil since they've both lost girlfriends, due to the superhero lifestyle. Here's Spidey remembering that's Gwen Stacy. All right. Marvel Knights. Okay, so here we go. Inhumans, Punisher, Black Panther, Daredevil. Now this is interesting. Here's a Runaways revamp, and here is Spider-Man Loves Mary Jane, done by Terry Moore. Terry Moore is the guy who did the Strangers in Paradise series. And you look here, Mary Jane is drawn. I know it's just Terry Moore's art style. She looks like, his the main character. What's the main character? The main character who's the brunette. Now I can't think straight. The blonde was Kachu. Francine. All right. Mary Jane looks like Francine there. All right. Seth Green. Talking about Robot Chicken. I've never watched that show. All right. Guardians of the Galaxy. All right. Brad Meltzer. Meltzer. Okay, basically it's mostly talking about the fact that he's got a new novel out, and then he was writing some series, Last Will and Testament, that I think really flew under the radar. I don't think there was a lot of talk about that one. Broken Trinity, I don't know what this is. Okay, Steve Ditko, Strange and Stranger. I wanted to put the reader, viewer up front. Swing with Spider-Man, be part of the activity. Ditko's cover wasn't majestic enough for Lee and was rejected. So there's the original Amazing Fantasy 15, and then here's the Jack Kirby version. I had the idea we establish a real romance between Betty Brant and Peter and then have her die in some kind of accident. Stan said no, and he was right. Fundamental difference introduced by Ditko and Lee is that Spider-Man has become the first hero to have his life altered for the worst upon receiving his superpowers. All right. Mark Waid interview. Yep. Edgar Wright. This is when he was still part of developing the Ant-Man movie. Jerry Robinson. I think he is a tribute because I think he passed away then. Quiz about the Legion of Superheroes. And I think, let's see here, I think these are recommendations or some comics that were coming out at the time. Trade show. Get Mystique from the Wolverine. Invisible. Justice League Deluxe. Remembering Steve Gerber. Andy Diggle. Arrow Year One. Losers. Judge Dredd. I didn't know. I'm not too familiar with that. I'm familiar with Judge Dredd. I didn't know that Andy Diggle wrote any of the Judge Dredd comics, though. Adam Strange. Terry Moore. Okay. All right, and the rest of these are Price Guide. Hot Now. Hot Now. What's hot now? Secret Invasion, Batman, Matt Fraction's Iron Man, Black Panther, Origins. This is Ultimate Origins, Secret Invasion, Fantastic Four. Alright. And that is Paul Pope. That is pretty much it. Death of Superman. Tribute to Michael Turner. All right. Okay, and that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. You guys have a great day.